everyone, welcome to Programming School. Today I'm going to discuss about one programming question that is Armstrong number or not. But there is some extra additional concept is also is there. We have to check a given number is Armstrong or not. First of all, we have to check that is the number is Armstrong or not. If the number is Armstrong, we have to sum all the even digits. We have to sum all the even digits. If it is not an Armstrong, we have to sum all the odd digits. That is the addition of Armstrong number. We have to check if the number is Armstrong or not, and then if it is in Armstrong, we have to add all the even digits in that number, and that is the result. Okay. If it is not an Armstrong, we have to add all the odd digits and we have to display it. Yes, 0 is considered as even digit and 1 is considered as odd digit. Okay. And going to the example here, 407. 407, if you calculate it, 407 is an Armstrong number. That is, for example, 4 power 3, that is 4 power 3 plus 0 power 3 plus and 7 power 3. Why I am going for power 3 only? It is a 3-digit number, right? It is a 3-digit number. That's why I am going for 4 power 3, 0 power 3 and 7 power 3. And we have to sum all these things, and then it is going to be an Armstrong number. Okay. For example, how it is going to be an Armstrong number? For example, I'm going to check. I'm going to tell you that 4 power 3, that is going to be 64, 0 power 3 that is going to be 0, and 7 power 3 that is going to be 343. 343 plus 64 that is going to be 407 again. Just observe that. That's why 407 is an Armstrong number, and then I am going to calculate it. Okay, and I am going to calculate what is the even numbers here. 4 plus 0, that is going to be 4 is the answer. That's why the output is 4 here. Output is 4. Going to the second example, 1541, right? 1541. That means 1 square, 1 power 4. It is a 4-digit number, right? It is a 4-digit number. That's why I am going to calculate 1 power 4, 5 power 4, 4 power 4, and 1 power 4. What is 5 power 4 and then 4 power 4, 256. 1 power 4 is going to be 1, and 1 plus 625 plus 256 plus again 1. Then the output is going to be 883 only. 883 only. That is not the same number. That's why this is not an Armstrong number. This is not an Armstrong number. Then I am going to sum all the odd digits here. What are the odd digits? 1, 5 and 1. Then it is going to be 7, right? That's why we are going to print the output as 7 here. Yes, this is the explanation of the question here. If you understand the question, just pause the video here and try to write the code your own. Okay, you have to pause the video here and you have to try the code and then come to my approach here. Okay, moving into the coding session. First of all, there is only one number. And then I am going to find is the number is Armstrong or not. I'm going to take here some result is equal to is. I'm going to write in functions here is Armstrong or not. Is Armstrong of num. Is the number is Armstrong or not. I'm going to store here is it, if it is true or false, it is going to be written that is Armstrong or not. I'm going to write here df is Armstrong or not. Before that I'm going to find that how many digits is there. How many digits here? For example, some s is equal to str of num. I'm going to convert it and I'm going to find simply using the length here. How many? I'm going to find n here. Now n is the length. N is the length. I'm going to find here, this is the length here. Okay, here I'm going to convert the number into the string, and then I'm going to find what is the length of the string. Using that, I can easily find how many digits in that. Okay, I'm going to pass that N also. Okay, now I'm going to find here, I'm going to find right like this. Now I'm going to write a loop here. I'm going to write a loop, and I'm going to store the result is equal to 0, and while num result plus is equal to num power n, and then num is equal to num by 10, Here, after this while loop, num becomes 0, and here the result is going to be some number, right? After the loop. But here I am going to return, just simply I am going to return here the res. I am going to return res. Now I am going to get here like this. I am going to compare here is equal to num. For example, here using this function, I'm going to get that what is the value after this, and I'm going to check is the number is equal to num or not. First of all, I'm going to check that. I'm going to check you. So I'm going to write like this. That is 407, for example. What is res? Yes, and here it is num power n. Something is there here. Result is equal to, sorry for that. I'm going to write num mod 10 here. That is the mistake here. Num mod 10. Now I'm going to write 407. Just res is 407. Something is missing again. 07 num mod 10. Again I'm going to check that is 407. What is res? Res is 407. Just observe here. Yes. Now I get that res is 407. Yes. For example, the number is what is the number here? 5141, right? 5141. 51151541, right? Yes. Then res is equal to, what is res? 883. I already calculated, right? 883. Now I am going to write here is equal to num here. I am going to check like this. For example, it is going to be 407. What is res now? Res is going to be true. For example, if I am going to execute here 1541, the output is going to be false here. Just observe. Here I am going to find either true or false. I am going to check. I am going to calculate the value here, and I am going to return the value, and I am going to check that is it equal with the number or not. Yes, if it is true, that means it's an Armstrong number. If it is false, it is going to be not an Armstrong number. Now I am going to write. I am going to sum some values here, right? If it is an Armstrong number, I am going to add even numbers. If it is not an Armstrong number, I am going to add odd digits, right? Now I am going to write while num. When we are writing always a digit by digit calculation, that means I am going to sum all the digits of the number, or I am going to add even digits. If it is a digits program, just definitely we have to write the same logic here always. What is that? I am going to calculate if res That means if it is true, if it is true, true means it is an Armstrong number. If it is true, I'm going to add some s plus is equal to s plus is equal to, and if it is true, and I'm going to add num mod 10, num mod 10, I'm going to calculate a digit here. For example, digit is equal to num mod 10. Okay, that means I'm going to, if it is Armstrong number and d mod 2 is equal to 0, that means it is an even number. It is an even number. I am going to sum plus is equal to d. Else if I'm going for else, the best one, right? Some simply I'm going to write like this. Here I'm going to write if is equal to false. If it is going to be a false, and d mod 2, it is going to be d mod 2 is equal to 1. It is going to be an odd number. If it is, the result is going to be false, that means it is not an Armstrong number and the digit is odd, then I am going to add here some plus is equal to d here. And finally I'm coming here, I'm going to write num is equal to num by 10 and coming out, and I'm going to print here what is yes here. What is yes? That's it. What is the yes? For example, here I'm going to give 407, the output is going to be 4 here. If I'm going to execute again 15141, it is going to be 7 here. Just observe everyone. Just observe everyone. Here, if it is an even number, and it is going to be an Armstrong number, I'm going to add this. Else, for example, if it is not an Armstrong number, and it is going to be an odd digit, I'm going to add these things. That's it. Very simple program, right? First of all, we are going to find that is it Armstrong number or not. This is the logic here, and this logic is going to be find what is the summation of all the Armstrong digits, all the digits of that, and I'm checking that is it Armstrong or not. After that, if it is Armstrong, I'm going to add even digits. If it is not an Armstrong, I'm going to add all the odd digits, and finally I'm going to print the result. Okay, that's it for this video. If you have any doubts in this code, just comment it and I'm going to reply you. And if you like this video, just comment it and share to your friends and like the video. Thank you guys.